I'm excited to introduce another surprise guest, U.S. Senator Chris Coons. Oh, he's here. Oh, there he is. We both have amazing hair.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everybody, for an incredible lunch today and for all the service you have provided, for all the advocacy you've led, and for all the ways in which you give hope. John, thank you to you and everybody from the Phillies family and to the Asplund family and this entire community for your service, your support, and your contributions and your advocacy. I'm the co-chair of the ALS caucus in the United States Senate, alongside Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska. And I am honored today to introduce two folks, Kristen and Craig Colby, who first came to my office to advocate for greater investment in research, greater access to health care, greater access to support more than a decade ago. And 7 years ago, it was my honor to present them with the Flame of Hope Award. And because of their advocacy, I at that point had just signed a letter advocating for $10 million in federal ALS research. This year, Senator Murkowski and I secured $100 million in federal research support for ALS. We do not have it to the president's desk yet. It has passed the Senate Appropriations Committee with a huge bipartisan margin of 26-3. And with the end of the shutdown, our biggest challenges in front of us are the proposed deep cuts to NIH and CDC, the deep cuts to congressionally directed research in DOD, and the challenges to this specific provision if we don't move forward. So, as you heard from your great state representatives from Harrisburg, who made a wonderful announcement today about state investment, our federal partnership needs to be every bit as sustained and strong. At a time when access to quality, affordable health care is one of the most important issues in Washington, specifically fighting for access to ALS research and treatment for our veterans is the focus of a bipartisan bill Lisa and I have introduced and are advocating for. Sustained access to medical research through the Department of Defense. I'm the senior Democrat on defense appropriations, and this year we put $40 million into the CDMRP program, and I am very optimistic that will pass. But for us, the big prize is reauthorizing Act for ALS at the $100 million level and sustaining those investments year after year. So whether you're from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Delaware, please do as this amazing couple has done year after year and go and visit, haunt, press, push, demand of your legislative representatives, whether in Trenton, Harrisburg, or Dover, and especially in Washington, that we invest. Because to act on ALS is to address cruelty, to fight against one of the most devastating and cruel diseases humanity has ever known. This is a cause that has meant a lot to me over many years. My chief of staff and my brother lost their father and best friend to ALS, but my best friend now has it, and my best friend is the head of pediatric. He was the head of pediatric orthopedics at CHOP, and he has performed his last surgery. We've been best friends since we were 15. I was best man in his wedding, and his incredible wife, Mary, can only hope to be the sort of powerful, passionate, capable caregiver that Kristen has been. To know people living with ALS and to know people caring and loving for those with ALS is to know hope, determination, and passion in the face of cruelty. So to all of you, thank you for what you do and for the hope you bring to so many in our nation. Let's keep working to end this cruel disease. Now it is my honor to introduce to you an amazing couple known, I suspect, to most of you, Craig and Kristen and their caregiver, Adam, thank you so much for all you've done to open my eyes to the urgency and the importance of this work. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a rousing round of applause and welcome. Thank you.